Festival, the first one in 4 years. How excited are you for the show today?
Very excited.
That's awesome. No, it's great to have you guys down here. We've crossed paths many times over the years, so it's really, really cool to have you guys on board. So, yeah, I want to jump straight into it. I wanted to talk about the song Prisoners. It's probably my favourite song by you guys.
We cut that in the set.
You cut that in the set? Is that what I said?
No.
Okay,
Wait, change it or not? No, too late.
It's too late, man. So what's the motivation behind the lyrics in the song?
Prisoners. Ooh, very dark. So it's to do with my suicidal thoughts and stuff like that, and like when I was going through a bad time and stuff like that. So
wow.
It's all about it's kind of like my poem to myself about how I was feeling kind of at that time. The music kind of is my release for it.
Sure. Yeah. Bit dark track. Okay.
Bit dark.
Awesome. Yeah, definitely. Alright, so obviously you guys have had some lineup changes over the years as well. So how have you found fitting into a really established band like Vektrill? Because they're not new, right? So how have you guys found fitting into a band that's been around for a while?
Should I go first or me?
Go on, begin.
Right. Okay. Cool. Right. So to be honest, it was quite fun. It was definitely a bit sort of. A bit anxious to start with, to be honest.
Sure.
Coming in, like, remember that first audition? That was quite a big one. But I just started practice, make sure I could nail it inside and out, backwards, basically. Which I think you said afterwards. Actually, you did say I was quite pleased. It was like that was really good. I was like, oh,
nice.
Yes.
So you knew the band pretty well before then?
Not massively, actually. I knew like maybe a track or maybe a couple tracks. But yeah, I was just looking for a band, and I just approached Scott and was like, I'm free. I'm a drummer looking for something, and he was like, I'm looking for a drummer. Great. Audition went through, and it was all good. But playing the first few gigs, I was definitely a little bit. I was definitely a bit nervous, but you guys were pretty decent before. Weren't you helping me through it, which is good. But I mean, other than that, yeah, just get cracking. After the first couple, it becomes just a bit like, I know exactly what you're going to do. I know just by the way he's standing on stage now.
Yeah, sure.
He's going to do this next. So I'm like, right, I'm waiting for it. That's it. But yeah, at first, always a little bit anxious, but you get used to it, and it's just like
give it a cheeky eyebrow raise.
Yeah, that's it. That. I'm trying to be like, and then like, okay, I know something's happening. Right, yeah.
Okay. And what about yourself, Rachel?
Mine's a little bit more easier, I guess. I watched you guys play for a couple of years, and when one of your bassists left, I picked it up, and I'd only been playing for about 3 months for our first gig. So
no way.
Yeah, I've only been playing about a year now. So.
Wow. Okay, that's so cool. Okay,
obviously smashed it though. Came in and did it. Like, yeah, it's great. Right.
That's really cool. Alright, so one of the things I wanted to ask about is the Vektrill live experience video that you guys did, right? That was a really, really cool video. Where does the inspiration come from for the theatrics behind what you guys do?
You take this, man.
I feel like this is your
yeah. Easily.
I like the showmanship. I like being an entertainer. Like if you're in a band, like you want it to be about the music, but you are there to entertain people as well.
Yeah.
And you've got when you've only got 3 people on stage, kind of, and then we're all static. You're not really getting that. It's just like listening to an album.
Yeah,
you seeing a live band. You got to get the audience involved, and I mean, especially in today's society where music's so easily available on like Spotify and stuff like that. There's got to be a reason for people to come see you live.
Got to go extra.
And you've got to so you just got to get out there and give them the experience. And I love like the albums and the music we write is all like a story piece normally as well. So like it's got a theme or a story to it, and I like to get that story across in the live experience kind of thing. So it's the last one was all about it's very personal, kind of personal attacks and stuff like that, and a little bit against some capitalism and stuff like that. So you kind of bring that into it and get them riled up.
Just trying to create a riot essentially. That's what he's doing. He's like, right, let's go guys.
Don't create a riot. Okay, cool. And then personally, I compare your vocals in particular to Matt Bellamy a lot, and I know a lot of people do as well. Do you use Muse as a huge inspiration, guys, generally as a band, more for yourself or all of you?
That's my biggest influence.
Okay, right.
These guys just suck it up.
That's probably the best, most accurate statement ever. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie, like it wasn't. I mean, I know Muse, not against them. I'm not gonna say I'm not a massive fanboy like this man here, but it's good music, definitely. It's definitely more your thing, and I've come in and just like picked that up and like this is what's going on. Yeah. But I mean, other influences and styles, I'm sort of more. I bring a bit more of that sort of. I think maybe a slightly grungier, rockier edge to
Ragey
it.
kind of
Yeah,
vibe.
yeah, definitely, yeah. Whereas I think was it before, was it not necessarily it was bad, but there are some really fun stuff to drum, like with it, like the last drummer did a great job. And it's really intricate parts I like playing. So it's like, oh, that's really cool actually. I really like that. But then if I'm free to sort of adjust it, which I have, a little sort of like my own flavour into certain things. Yeah, little bits here, or little accents and bits that are a bit like, oh, that's a bit heavy. I'm like, well, yeah, that's it, you know. But no, I'm not going to complain about it. Is if that's where it comes from for you, definitely. I think, isn't it?
Sure.
Yeah.
They cover so many different genres. Like anything I do is going to sound like Muse if I've got that kind of vocal range.
That makes sense.
They've done everything. So
Sure. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. That's cool. And then, so my last question, my other favourite song, is it going to be in the set? Is Champions. So, do you guys set out to write anthems like that? Because that's such a rally cry song, right? That's always that's evidently a song that gets the audience going, something that people can sing along to really easily. Is that something you set out to write, or is it something that just came as a part of the creative process?
I like to write big bombastic things. Like again, it's not
Great answer.
Yeah. The cheese, the everything. Just get crazy with it, you know, like big. Long. I like to write long songs, but obviously you have to keep them quite short for mainstream. But yeah, it's all about the big bombastic shit.
And final question: what's coming up next? What are you guys working on at the moment? You got any tours coming up? Any songs coming up? What's going on?
There is an album lurking in the darkness.
Oh, in the darkness.
It is completed. It is finished. There is a song from it out now. We kind of released it quietly, but we don't know what's going to happen with that album yet.
There is one on the set. One new one on the set today.
Brand new song, first
time played live, so let's see how this goes. Fingers crossed. Nah, it's going to be
Don't mess it up.
But no, if we do, that's the thing. That's it.
That's true, that's a great point. Well, thank you guys so much. Look forward to 1 o'clock. Keep an eye on the social media pages for everything that you guys have got coming out.
Thank you guys.